Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Alright, I want to put up one or two more videos today. This first one, it's kind of old now. Coming from Alma's Darn News or something like that. Anyway, it seems really official. Let me just see here. Yeah, oh, Arab source. Okay, that's why. Anyways, Chinese military personnel expected to arrive in Syria. And we already know the Russians are there. So the Chinese are their best buds right now. And right now the Chinese are going, or probably by now have already arrived in Syria. So recent arrival of Russian Marines and Air Force in Syrian port city Tartous, or Tartous, depending on how you say it, has generated a significant amount of interest in the world. Possibility of Russian direct military intervention becomes a focal point of the war of ISIS. On ISIS, rather. I kind of find it weird that it says ISIS, Islamic State of Iraq, and al-Sham, and not Syria. I wonder why that is. Anyway, should the Russians begin military operations in Syria, what role would the U.S.-led anti-ISIS coalition play in combating terrorist groups? Will they coordinate with one another? Will they avoid one another? Will they fight one another? That was my part. I added. I don't know. It seems both sides have their own strategy. Alright, I'm going to get to the Chinese part real quick, just so we can get to that point. Okay, instead of the Russians appear to have a contingency that involves another world power that was absent from the U.S.-led anti-ISIS coalition, China. Tuesday morning, Chinese naval vessel reported traveling through Egypt's Suez Canal to enter Mediterranean Sea. Its destination was not yet confirmed. However, according to senior officer in the Syrian Army SAA that was stationed in the Syrian coastal city of Latakia, that's that one where Putin just rebuilt the air base and expanded it. Chinese military personnel and aerial assets are scheduled to arrive in coming weeks, 6 weeks, to the port city of Tartous. He cannot provide more details, or any more details. So this is it right here. This is the meat and potatoes right here. On Tuesday morning, a Chinese naval vessel reported to be traveling through Egypt's Suez Canal to enter Mediterranean Sea, and a Syrian Army senior officer had been stationed in the coastal city of Latakia said Chinese military personnel and aerial assets are scheduled to arrive in the coming weeks, 6 to the port city of Tartous, or Tartos, however you say it, and he cannot provide more details. So that right there is it, folks. So China's going to be there, Russia's going to be there, America's going to be there. I say we just throw a freaking kegger and just call them all out of their caves and say, okay, everybody surrendered. Good. Here's a beer, here's a beer, here's a beer, here's a beer. And just poison all their shit. Nah, I'm kidding. But this is definitely going to be something fun. I highly doubt anything's going to happen from this. I really don't think it's going to. But hey, you never know, right? Right.